I'm driving in my dad's or my parents' spare car because I don't have a car, and it's got a tire that's blown out. It's been blown out for a year, and all I do is I keep refilling it every morning. Like that tire is my life. The tire is holding on by a thread. Like when it's pumped up, it looks good. It looks like a normal tire. It's fine, but it's holding on by a thread, and that's just kind of how I feel like my life is holding on by a thread. At any moment, a really big bill could come and just completely wipe me out and foreclose me. My life has just not turned out the way that I promised myself. It hasn't turned out the way that I promised my wife. I haven't respected myself, my body, my time, my mind. So how can I, when I get disrespected by other people, how can I blame them, right? So, all that to say, I'm going on an adventure. I'm gonna really buckle down and see, can I change my life in less than 100 days before my 39th birthday? How much change can I make in my life? Can I fix my physique and my health? Can I fix my money? Can I fix my relationships? Can I improve my relationship with my wife? At this point, I feel like we have 3 kids. We're in that roommate phase, and I just feel like I feel like I'm a bad partner, and I feel like I'm her 4th kid. I'm dead serious, and I'm dead serious. I think a lot of men are in this boat, and they accept this role of being like their wife's child, and I'm just not where I want to be. But I always feel like I can get there, and I know that there's I'm close to 40, and I know that the window for change is going to get so much harder after that, and I gotta get it together, and I need to aggressively change. So I'm making this channel, this video series or whatever, I'm posting these on YouTube because making videos daily will keep me accountable. Putting it out there, and maybe I plan on down the line being much improved and getting my stuff together, and I'd like to be able to look back on this video and say, hey, it can be done, and you just gotta make that first step, I guess. And yeah, I'm just driven to make this video because one day I want to be able to have a library of me for my sons. And so this is the start. This is day 1 of trying to fix myself and my life. And look, I'm not complaining like my life is bad. It's just, like I said, it's in the middle. I'm sure there's people that have way worse lives and way worse health, and whatnot, and situation. But for me, I just feel like I'm falling really short of who I could be and who I want to be for my wife and for my children and for my family and for myself. There's all these things I want to do and who I want to be, and I can't wait anymore. I can't blame anything else anymore. I have to just do it. And I've tried to record this video 5 times, and it's always me being fake, and I'm just trying to be real. And that's it. So I want to get my health together. I want to see my abs. I want to get my physique together. I want to learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I want to learn a new language. I want to travel. When I was younger, me and my wife used to travel. I want to travel again. I want to be able to take my kids to Disney World or wherever. I want to be able to take time off work. I want to be able to enjoy life. I want to have my finances together. I want to unplug from this system of having to work 9 to 5 all the time. And it's crazy, like I have all the knowledge in my head. Like I feel like I've figured out, I've cracked the code. I just can't actually put it into practice. Right? Like I realize, I know how this world works. I know how this works. I know what to do to get in shape. I know what to do to get lean enough to see my abs. I know what to do in order to learn a new language and get fluent. But I never actually do it. I never prioritize it because I disrespect myself. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to be me, and I gotta put one foot in front of the other. And I'm gonna make this video series, and we'll see how things are on October 6th, on my birthday, when I turn 39. And then if all things go well, then we'll see what happens in another 365 days when I turn 40. But I got a lot of plans for my life. I've had a lot of plans for my life ever since I was 16, 15. And now I'm 38, turning 39. And I feel like it all just flew by in a blip. Like, I feel like, 2020 really jacked me up, dude. And like I said, I don't know if I said it before, but I feel like I made compromises in my life that made me compromise me, who I am, and what I wanted to be, and what I wanted out of life, and the kind of life I wanted to design. So yeah, that's it. I have nothing else to say besides that. This is day 1. So far, I've been really good about my diet. I have like a specific diet I'm trying out with yogurt. More on that later, I guess. But making sure, my main thing is to try to make sure I'm fasting during the morning, and then I'm making sure I get my protein in throughout for the whole day. So I really have like one meal, which is gonna be whatever we go out to eat or whatever my wife makes. I don't want to be like, hey, I'm not gonna eat your food that you made, that you slaved over to make. Because my wife is an incredible cook, and I like her cooking, so I'm gonna eat it. I don't want to have a too strict of diet where it's just no fun. But in the same breath, I want to make sure that I am getting my macros and getting my protein in and hitting the gym. So I have some ideas. We're gonna try those out over the next 90 days or whatever it is until my birthday. And if this interests you for some strange reason, then come along for the ride, and we'll see what kind of person. Well, I already know who I am, but I want to see if I can build a life and a person on the outside that reflects the person that's on the inside. Person that I feel like I am. So I guess we'll talk tomorrow.